So you have carved out your own lane as a queen of Afro house. How did you even discover that sound?
Afro house has always been, but it's not been like a major genre in Nigerian music. So I remember jumping from one singing competition to the other, getting my fair share of no's, you're not good enough. And I made sure that, I worked on myself, harnessed my skills, and I told myself, I said, I'll be so good, nobody will be able to question my craft.
How would you, tell the Nigerian youth that has a tendency to abuse things, right? To find that balance between sexual freedom and staying grounded.
Say, first, know yourself. Set boundaries. Even though you can, on a scale of 1 to 10, you can hit 10. Just maintain a 5 or 6. Because too much of everything is not good. Think of tomorrow, not just today. And just try to contain a lot of things. Really.
Okay, I like
And
that.
don't put yourself out there. Like, don't put everything about you
Out there.
because then there's nothing more to you, really.
What I want to know is, what was missing in those record deals that didn't make you go that route?
Okay, being an independent artist is not easy. Trust me. It's super challenging, but because of the kind of person that I am, I don't wear my challenges on my shoulders or my sleeves. I'd rather, celebrate my wins.
An artist, as a female artist in the music industry, which is, let's be honest, a largely male-dominated space. Do you feel like your success would have been accelerated if you were a man?
Okay, so coming into the industry, honestly, I didn't see myself gender-wise. I just I love being a woman, and I love women. I love men too.
Hit music for Lagos 102.3 Max FM. It's on and popping right here. It is your radio besties, myself, BB Ray, and of course, Real Skills, with you all the way up until 2. Now, we promised you a very special guest, and as usual, we deliver on that promise. Joining us today, right here, right now, in the studio, is the undisputed queen of Afro House, okay? She's a powerhouse performer whose artistry has crossed borders and genres. We're talking about rich vocals, fierce stage presence, and also a signature blend of Afro House, R&B, and she continues to redefine her sound. It's the one and only Niniola.
In the building. In the building.
Yeah, clock it. Welcome.
Send it down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Something just happened to me, but I can't say it live on radio.
Okay.
When I hear that voice, it happens every time.
That means I should be expecting my alerts to,
No, of course, absolutely, yeah.
That's how simple it is.
So let me put it this way: if I was a woman, after you hear a voice like that, I'll be singing, "I don't get belly, I don't get belly."
So as a man, you can't, you know, fit get belly.
No, I can't get belly, but I get other things when I hear that voice. Yeah, okay. Well, welcome to the show. You're looking fabulous, by the way.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much. Thank
Amazing.
you. Feels good to be here.
Welcome.
Yeah.
This is your first time in our new studio, girl. We done upgraded.
I love your studio.
And we love you.
You guys, you're enjoying,
Small.
But we don't enjoy reach
You're
you now.
chopping the life. No,
we don't enjoy
please
reach you
employ
now.
me.
No.
Please.
You're superstar. We can't
you're
afford you.
chasing me.
We can't afford you. So
Yeah.
you have carved out your own lane as a queen of Afro house. How did you even discover that sound? And this is like going way back. How did you discover that was your niche? How did you tap into that?
Exactly. And fast forward to just to also lay into what she just said. Fast forward to 10, 12 years later. Now Afro House is like a global sound
And mainstream.
that nobody saw when you saw
Exactly.
it, and you started doing that. So back to what.
Yeah, so Afro House has always been, but it's not been like a major genre in Nigerian music. So I remember jumping from one singing competition to the other, getting my fair share of no's, you're not good enough. And I made sure that, I worked on myself, harnessed my skills, and I told myself, I said, I'll be so good, nobody will be able to question my craft. I got my 2 million naira prize money off a show. And I decided to make music my lifelong career. But I didn't know anyone in the industry. So how was I supposed to go about it? I went on Google. Typed the search words, best Nigerian producers, and SARS was on all the lists, topping the list. And that's how I reached out. and we met in the studio. I was like, you know what? I want a sound that can accommodate singing and dancing. I was like, I know what to give you. I heard that beat. I loved it. And we did Ibadi. Ibadi drop became a hit.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this sounds good. And then we did Soke. And then people started calling me the queen of Afro House. I'm like, I like that title. I'm going to adapt it. And that's how it started.
Interesting. And you know, for someone that when you listen to, you know, your sound, your sonics, you know, your voice, your vocals, you also do R&B.
Yes, I
so
do.
beautifully.
Yes, that
like
part.
I've never heard in my life.
Facts.
Now, what made you decide that, you know, it was going to be Afro House over Afro R&B?
Because I love to dance. I love to dance. I love, you know, communicating with people using dance. I'd like, you know, to be in a place with you and you let loose. That's how I have fun.
Right.
Making you have fun. And so that's the reason. But I still do R&B every now and again.
Of course.
And you know I have to make money to so.
She said I gotta secure the bag, girl.
Yeah.
I gotta get that coin.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it. I mean, there's no doubt about it that when it comes to vocals, honestly, your vocals are up there.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you get the recognition and the praise that you deserve as a vocalist, not as an artist, because we all know as an artist and a performer, you know who you are, but as a vocalist?
Oh, okay. So I have different audiences. I have the turn up audience. They want to koje rush. Do you understand? And then the R&B, they're like, this is just what we want from you, Nini. And the people that have heard me sing, have listened to my records, they appreciate, you know, that part of Niniola, that side of Niniola, because they're very different and soulful. And yeah, so you cannot listen to Niniola and not fall in love with Niniola.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing I want to ask you, you know, I said when you step into the studio, I was going to ask you straight up is, you know, because you're one artist that nobody knows anything about your personal life. And I mean, like, nobody knows anything about you, not one thing. And then you came out and you dropped the record that says, I don't get Belle. You know, so I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is this song, you know, just a jam for trips, or did you have a child that, you know, you didn't let us know about, and then you decided to come make a music, you know, make a song about it, you know, and say, I don't get Belle?
Come and check the belly.
Because the way I see it, you know, I feel like, you know, the fact that nobody knows anything about your life, you could have had a baby like last year. And, you know,
dropped an album last
so
year.
do you have a kid somewhere?
I'm not surprised because someone interviewed me, I think last month or 2 months ago, and he was like, you're someone that, you know, will have 5 kids and be married and nobody will know about it.
That's why I'm asking you. Straight up to your face. Now, do you have a kid? Does Niniola have a kid somewhere?
I have 10 of them.
10 of them.
Yes. And I have 3 husbands
3 husbands as
like
well.
and
that.
2 wives.
2
Yeah.
wives. Wow.
Yeah.
That's all around the world.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh my God.
That's everywhere. Yeah, but they know who they are.
I'm telling you.
And tapping into that, you know, that's one thing about you that I also love about you. How
I love my privacy.
I know. You know, but
I
also,
wouldn't trade it for anything else.
are you serious? Wow.
But people often say that artists that are more vulnerable, artists that share, you know, parts of them, like their families, their relationships, so on and so, they say that they're often more relatable. Do you find that sometimes it's harder for audiences to connect to you because you are so private?
So for me, it's always been about the music. And what I won't do in terms of, you know, putting myself out there, my personal life, my music is doing that, trust me. Because, you know, I drop music, you're listening, you're talking about it. You know, there's the shock value.
Right.
That's what when Niniola, his name is mentioned, what comes to mind? The music. It's always been
moves, the
intentional.
moves and the
Yes,
music.
it's about the music. Because you can be, you know, popular. You can trend today. How about tomorrow? That trend, you know, you trend today for something. It's not going to last
Forever.
forever. What is
Absolutely.
forever? For more than 2 days max.
true.
Do you get? But for me, my legacy comes first, and my privacy is just for me.
We love that.
I
But
like
with that being said, I do want to know, I know that obviously Belle is the single that we're all
Mm-hmm.
celebrating now,
Yeah.
and bumping it. But you did release your album, Press Play, just last year. Of all the songs that you released, from Belle, to Press Play, to This Is Me back in 2017, what song would you say is the most personal song to you, where we can really say that, okay, you are telling your story?
Huh. Okay. Yeah. So
Putting you in the hot seat, I'm sorry.
No. Because people ask that question often, and I say every song is dear to me because every song has contributed to my growth. You know, every song is like that milestone marker. Like when I did this, what headspace was I in? What did I achieve? And so every song is my baby. Every song is definitely my baby.
But which song do you think that you were the most vulnerable on? That you expressed yourself on? That you were, whatever you were going through, whether it's, I don't know, career, family, friends, love, whatever it was.
So that's what I'm saying. I put my all in each of my songs. Yes. You see, dance music has to be flimsy yet, you know, put together.
Yeah.
And R&B has to be soulful. Each song is different in itself.
True.
So yes, I have to, you know, pull from my experiences and that of others and, you know, cook the stew well. So it's, you know, palatable.
Is Niniola, you know, sexually liberal as a music actually, you know, really says? Is she as sexually liberal as the music says?
Does she embrace, Niniola
Yeah.
the person, does she embrace, you know, being sexy
No, like, see,
and
here's the
sexuality as
thing.
much as Niniola the
Here's the thing.
artist?
When you hear Niniola song, you can tell that, you know, it's sexy, it's grown, you know. Yes.
Why are you giggling? I
You
think
know-
you didn't
you know-
release ginger me.
Is she in real life
Giggling like a
as
schoolgirl.
sexually?
As if we
Because
didn't
we're
hear
gonna come back
Ginger
after
Me.
the, you know, this ginger song, because I have a follow up question to that. But you know,
Okay.
first and foremost, is she as sexually liberal as the music actually says?
Listen to the
So
song and
first
find
of-
out.
First of all, I write, you know, like 99.9% of my songs. And for someone to write those kind of songs, I think the person, you know, would have some level of freaky.
Okay.
That's what I think.
I would
But
have
very
actually-
controlled.
Okay. I would have actually was the freakiest thing you ever did, but NBC would just shut the radio down. Let's go play Ginger. Coming up next, and when we come back, you know, we got more questions for Niniola still. She's still in the house with us right here on the Dopest Midday Radio Show in the land, yo. All right, that's the queen herself right there with Ginger. Queen Niniola is still in the building right there on the Dopest Midday Radio Show with Real Skills and BB Ray holding you down. Of course, you know, we're still, you know, talking to her about a lot of things. We're not going to let her go just yet. Matter of fact, me, I have plans like maybe I should just kidnap her and never let her go.
Please
You know, man.
just pay me.
I should pay.
Yes,
pay-
and kidnap me.
Okay. But then back to, you know, this conversation, and you know, we're talking about, you know, something I said I had a follow up question to just a while ago, and I want to ask you,
Okay.
for someone who has that level of sexual freedom, not just, you know, within the music, but like you said, even as a person, how would you, you know, tell the Nigerian youth that has a tendency to abuse things, right, to find that balance between sexual freedom and staying grounded?
Okay. So I'd say first, know yourself. Set boundaries. Even though you know you can, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, you can hit 10. Just maintain a 5 or 6. Because too much of everything is not good. Think of tomorrow, not just today. And just try to contain a lot of things. Really.
Okay, I like
And don't put yourself out there. Like, don't put everything about you.
that. Out there.
Because then there's nothing more to you, really. Everybody knows your business, and there's nothing exciting about you. Just, you know, build on the important things. You know, that flimsy thing that you think, oh, if I don't get it today, I'll die. It's a lie. You will
Word.
survive it.
Word.
So, you know, make sure that you're dwelling on important things. And then, who has your ears? Who are you surrounded by? You know, yes.
Very
Be
important,
careful.
important.
That's an important
Oh
one.
yes, be very intentional about certain things in life because it will shaping you and your future.
Yep.
Man, that's, you know, very, very, you know,
Absolutely.
essential. And I feel like that's what out, you know, to all the young people out there. And I say something just to buffer as well, you know, just to add to that. Me, I'm a very sexually crazy person. NBC will not shut the radio down for that one. But I always say this, you know, a lot. I always say, don't give yourself to people who don't honor you. You know, as sexually free as you want to be, make sure, you know, if you're giving yourself to someone who honors you physically, mentally, spiritually, and so fully. So
Actually,
just to add to, you know, to that.
building on that, honor yourself. Because
Exactly.
if you honored yourself, you
Yes,
wouldn't find yourself in that.
yes,
Like, forget
know yourself,
depending on
yes.
somebody else.
Yeah, I
Honor
feel you.
yourself first.
I feel you.
When I see Niniola, when I think of Niniola, I think about confidence. I do. I think about confidence. I think
Yes.
about a woman who embraces womanhood. I think about a performer that knows how to do her thing. I think about the vocals. I think about the dance moves. But when on those days, few as they may be, that Niniola is not feeling so confident, what does Niniola tell herself?
Well,
Because what can a young girl also tell herself?
So that's what I'm saying. Don't wait till when you're down. Even in your happy mode, speak to yourself positive things. So you're preparing for your down times, right? So you can help yourself, because sometimes there will be nobody to help you. Even if you're surrounded by people, you still have to pick yourself up. So always outline your positives, your strengths, right? And build on your strengths. And also, like I said before, who has your ears? You need positivity to be surrounded by, positivity. I'd rather be, you'll say no man is an island. I'd rather be an island than be surrounded with negativity, people filled with negativity. So just, first of all, you're made in God's image. You're alive.
Right.
You're
That's what we're grateful
talented.
for. Right.
And just like I said, talk about your positive things to yourself. Talk to yourself and get that confidence. Nobody can give it to you.
You have to give it to yourself.
Nobody.
Right.
Because you have to work
Right.
to survive.
Well.
So you say because you're feeling down, oh, my mental health, and you can't do anything. Then just go and drop in the river and kill
They
yourself.
did.
I feel you. And one thing about you, she said, is that confidence, not just, physically and, via the music, but also in terms of like your philosophy. And one thing that you have done so beautifully well over the years, apart from pioneering that field of Afro house music in Nigeria, and of course, also Africa in a way that has not been seen before, in a way that is more acceptable and more mainstream. One of the things you have done is, you doing it independently. And you spoke about, how, you've turned down tons of record deals, offers, from all around the world, all around Africa.
You're putting it very nicely.
I'm just saying. What I want to know, to be honest, what I want to know is what was missing in those record deals that didn't make you go that route.
Okay, being an independent artist is not easy. Trust me. It's super challenging, but because of the kind of person that I am, I don't wear my challenges on my shoulders or my sleeves. I'd rather, celebrate my wins. After Ibadi, my debut single, I got approached by labels, but I was skeptical about signing up with them, because I didn't want anyone to take away my creative freedom. Because at the time, people would be like, concerned. They were concerned about the longevity of the sound.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I didn't want anyone changing it. And also, some deals I wanted, but they didn't come. And some came and I didn't like the terms. And I'm like, I will still keep, doing what I have to do. And, because for me, the art comes first.
Absolutely.
Comes first.
Absolutely.
And everything else definitely falls into place. But I'd rather be happy doing what I'm doing than, sign up and then I'm grumbling every day.
True.
It's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah. Very true.
And I learn from people's mistakes. Trust
Absolutely.
me. Yeah.
So
Do you-
would you say, just to ask, sorry, baby, would you say to, new rising artists on the scene that it was worth it from your perspective and, the journey thus far, that it has been totally worth it?
Okay, so everyone has their own journey. It's peculiar to them. It might work for me, it might not work for you. Just believe in yourself, know what you want, and go for it. You have to be loyal to people. You have to be faithful. Yes, because being an artist, people have to believe in your dream. Why should they believe in your dream and uplift you? Because the very next day you can change your mind and dump them. So that's why I'm talking about your team.
Right.
I've been working with Michael, who's my manager and my business partner, for 11 years now.
Wow.
Or 12, I think. So that consistency, changing your team every now and again will hurt you, because you know who you start with. But sometimes if that relationship is toxic, you need to know when to leave.
To let it go.
Yes. So that's why I said, know yourself, know what you want, and go for the craft and hard work. Everything else is just, bonus.
Everything else is noise.
Yes.
Absolutely. As a female in the music industry with a career, first of all, shout outs to you for not listening to the naysayers thinking that the sound wouldn't last. Because guess what? In 2026, the sound is dominating. Not only has it come and stayed, it is taking over.
And it's even fresher than Agege bread. You know what I mean?
That's all we're going to say. But pushing that to one side, as an artist, as a female artist in the music industry, which is, let's be honest, a largely male-dominated space, do you feel like your success would have been accelerated if you were a man?
Okay, so coming into the industry, honestly, I didn't see myself gender-wise. I just love but I love being a woman. And I love women. I love men too.
I hear you. I understand exactly what you mean. I love being a woman too.
You know, in my next life, I'll come back,
As a
life
woman.
as a woman. But I think, like I said, I didn't see myself gender-wise. I just saw myself as a human being who wanted to do music. And for me, I think that mentality is what, a lot of people should adapt. The work.
But do you feel like women in the music space do get equal opportunities as the men in the same music space?
So how I see it is this. There's some men that don't even get the opportunities that I have.
Oh, thank you. We thought about this like, a billion times on radio, Bibi and I.
Hit music for Lagos. Yes, we don't stop. It's 102.3 Max FM, the Max Hits crew, myself, BB Ray, and of course, Real Skills in the building with the one, the only Niniola right here with us. What's going on?
I like the way you said Niniola. Very musical.
Niniola. You put me on your next album.
Yeah, now.
I'll do interlude.
I collect money from Max FM.
At this point,
More like me collect money from you. Look at this woman. I'm looking for
this
streaming
point,
royalties.
if you're going by these rates, you're supposed to be in maybe 75 million albums already.
I
Baby.
tell you,
Because
man.
I've
Where
seen the rapper
everybody's
BB,
keeping.
the rapper
Let me-
ASAP BLB.
Vector put me on an album. Saz promised me, we're going to get to that. Saz promised me that he would make me the voice of his new tag. There's no new
Has he
tag.
done it?
No.
SARS, they're
Leave me
calling you
alone
out here.
Next album, I better be there. But you know what? Speaking of SARS, and of course, you play the incredible song with Feels. You have collaborated with some of the best of the best. Like, obviously, you mentioned at the start that you and SARS worked on your debut single. Since then, you've collaborated with literally everybody.
No.
Except one
Oh,
person.
okay.
No.
Oh.
You can count my collaboration.
No, we can count, but there's one particular
I
one
don't
we're
do
interested in.
collaborations. A lot of
The person
collaborations.
that I love
Except maybe you're talking about producer, artist
artists in
collaboration.
particular. You know who
Okay.
I was actually kind of alluding to? Feels. There is something that happens when you and Feels collaborate that I think is just magical.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you, who do you think brings out the best in your artistry? Artist-wise, not producer-wise. And then, of course, I'll ask you about producer-wise.
Okay, so when you were talking about collaborations and that, Nini has collaborated with a lot of people, and I had to, put it straight.
Okay.
Because starting out, I reached out to a lot of people and they didn't, no, yes. And that's how I learned how to hold my ground. And I'm grateful to all of them who said no to me.
I wanna be cheeky and ask you, who are some of the people that said no to you?
I won't say that. And see,
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
And there's no bad blood.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no bad blood because sometimes people are too busy or they're just not in that vibe
space.
or that
Right.
space. And for me,
Or something
I'm
like
like,
they just messed up.
I-
No, you didn't have to say
So-
that. I said that
so-
because I've seen it.
so-
I'm a music exec. I've
so
seen it
even
as well.
if they mess up and everything, that's on them. I've
Exactly.
moved away. I'm not
From
dwelling
that.
on it
Right.
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
need, clear head space. And so when people will be like, "Oh, why is it that you don't do, so many collaborations?" I'm like, I was forced to learn how to do it on my own, and I'm thankful.
for that.
I am so thankful. I don't have to depend on anyone to give me a hit.
I feel you.
So if I collaborate with people, fine. And also,
Yeah.
I just don't sit down and be like, okay, who is hot now? Who will I reach out to? It's the music that has to
lead the
dictate,
way.
yes, whose vocals will be needed on the song.
On the song.
And now talking about Feels, Feels is super talented. That guy, I need to harvest his brain because he's a producer, a songwriter, an artist, and an artist.
An artist.
Artist,
A
artist
musician.
both ways.
Yes.
A musician.
You should see some of his paintings. Incredible. I'm like, where did you get this bundle of talent from? Ole.
What's that one talent that you wish you had? Talking about that,
Talent.
one gift, or should I say, one gift that you wish that you really wish
gift
you
is
you
more
had.
like gift is
And
more like
it doesn't
that
have to be musical or creative.
gift,
Just
gift
generally.
gift is more like that, like supernatural.
Exactly.
But
What's
yeah,
that one gift
I
and
get-
why?
I get.
And why? Tell us why. Tell us why. You wish you had that.
Okay, so because I don't depend on people a lot, but I don't mind people depending on me. Yeah, and sometimes when I want something, I just want it. So if I had superpowers,
Yes.
I want this, and bam, it's there. And my loved ones, want something, and I can
Like
give it to
bam,
them.
like that.
Yeah, so that's the reason, really, and to help a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. talking about that before we move away from that and then wrap up the conversation. There's one question that I feel like Lagos and Max FM family will not forgive me if I don't ask you.
Oh.
Yes, and it's still in line with that collaboration stuff. Now,
Okay.
you and your sister Tenny, you haven't given us that collaboration yet, and Lagos wants to know. Max FM family wants to know. Like, why has it taken this
BB
long?
wants to know.
BB wants. Why has it taken this
You
long?
want to know?
BB wants to know.
People want to know.
Yes. Why has it
People
taken
pay
this-
for it
Why
now.
is it taking this long?
I feel like when you guys do it, it needs to now, because it's taking so long, it needs to
Yeah.
be something like a project.
I agree with you.
I
We
think
can't
what I
even
said.
take a single.
Right?
We can't even
But
take a
it's
single.
So you
anymore.
know what you're saying, right? Invest.
but
You move.
but honestly, why has it really taken this long?
When we're dropping a project, it has to be, or whatever body of work or whatever it is that we're doing, it has to be the bomb, right? And till now, you're still hungry. Let the hunger continue a bit.
Okay. Okay.
She said when you guys are
Okay.
starving, we'll
Yeah,
throw
that's
some,
that,
throw some
yeah.
peanuts your way.
No, you
But
guys-
stay close. You definitely know
Ooh.
when something, and it'll be crazy.
Man, and people might not have caught it, but I think you need to go back again and listen to this part of the interview on YouTube. She says something about this particular question that you probably didn't catch.
What's that?
She gave an exclusive that you probably didn't catch.
Low-key,
So
actually, I
I'm
caught
just
it
going to
too.
leave
That's
it.
what you think.
I'm just going
I
to
caught it
leave
too.
it.
I
You
think-
caught it.
I think
Thank
so.
you for that.
She
the
put it in.
Thank you.
She put it in my mouth.
I
to project
manifested
it.
it.
No. So BB said that, and then while you were also talking about, you said something.
Yeah,
That's why I said the project or whatever.
I manifested it too. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what? Regardless, it could be a body of work.
I
It could
know,
be
I
a
know.
single.
I
Yeah,
know, man.
you never know.
When it's time, it will be time.
Yeah,
What
you
is
guys
it-
will know.
Absolutely. What is your dream stage that you haven't yet performed on? Like, where is one place? Is it Coachella? Is it what is your dream stage that you're still?
The stage that will pay me the most
Yes.
money ever.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
Because see, make this table my stage, and trust me, I'll give it my all.
yeah.
So it's not about where I am, what kind of stage it is, how big the stage is. But when I decide, okay, I'm doing this, even if I'm supporting a friend,
You're all in.
I'll give my best.
Absolutely.
But now, if you're now asking me, okay, what stage you want to be on, baby girl, gotta be for the money.
I love that. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'll be a teacher,
What subject, or just primary school?
Okay.
biology.
Oh wow. I
Little
it.
scientist.
No. It's actually
Smart
see,
babe.
wow.
Smart babe.
But really,
Biology.
I love children.
Man.
Oh, that's so cute, man.
So that's why when I started my career, I just had to, because I can't be singing. Oh, no, man.
you picked a side,
But
and you stuck to
but
it.
I still make sure that I stretch my hands out. That's why I have my foundation, Adopt a
Yeah.
Child's Education, and help children.
beautiful. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Tell us a bit more about that, by the way.
So Adopt a Child's Education.
Yes.
My dad, God bless his soul, when he was alive, he was a philanthropist and an educationist. He believed in teaching people how to fish, rather than just hand them, fish. And I wanted to just step into his shoes because he gave out scholarships in his lifetime. And I remember going to Misolo Area Estate. That's where I was born. And that raised. And I went to the public schools there and rounded up their top 5. I think I went to about 6 or 8 primary schools. And I told them to give me the top 5 in each school. And they sat down for an exam that I invigilated myself because I
nice.
trust me.
Nice.
Yes, me. Yeah. Quality control. And I got the top 2. Thankfully, a boy and a girl.
Oh, nice, lovely.
Even if it was just boys, 2 boys or 2 girls, I
yeah.
did not care because
Yeah.
I'm not a gender person. My own is let the best man win, or woman, so to say. And then one of the kids, the boy, went on to be the head boy.
Oh,
So brilliant,
amazing,
no trouble. The girl
amazing.
as well did beautifully well, and they're in the university right now.
oh,
And
beautiful.
also, I help to renovate schools.
Oh,
I give
wow.
out learning aids and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
So, because I believe that I might not be doing so much, but little drops of water.
Makes the mighty
Yes.
ocean.
So if you can help one person and somebody else does the same thing, we're building a community, and
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact, man. God bless you for that.
Bless you
God
too.
continue to to empower you more to be
Amen.
able to be a blessing to to more people as well. And I want to say thank you.
I'm surprised.
What's that?
This is coming from you.
Oh yeah, it is coming from
Oh,
me,
he's
you know.
very, yeah,
So he's like,
in the spirit. Yeah. I tell you, two-sided.
okay.
Like a coin,
Yeah.
No, so
but in
like,
the best way possible.
So here's the thing, like, yes, I'm crazy. But at the same time, I'm crazy about God. So let's just put it that way. But thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me. I love you guys so
We
much.
love
you
you
more.
We
It's
love
so
you
easy to
so
talk
much.
to.
It's been so much fun, honestly. I've had a great time.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes, sir.
you.
And please, bless us with a Niniola live. Like
One
a
more time,
Niniola
please.
live before we go.
No, okay,
yes.
what you want?
Yes. And anyone that that flows from you.
Increase the headphones, please.
Let's increase it. Like anyone that comes to anything you want to do, like
I don't get better. I don't get better. I don't get better. Baba baby.
Lagos. Wow. Lagos, if you
it.
see my belly big next
it.
week.
Niniola got me
just
pregnant.
got me pregnant.
Niniola just got me
Oh,
pregnant.
oh my God, we gotta go right now. This is
about
how
to
we get to cap this show.
One
This show
person's
is
in the
done.
studio.
I was a virgin before today.
The show is done. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow.
Catch you guys tomorrow.
Absolutely. Of course, we love you. Stay blessed out there, man. Thank you one more time, Niniola.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.